Is this obvious from the beginning that Pita will not pass, right?
It was expected. Why was it expected this way? I think it's from the beginning, okay, on the 14th of May, when the number was still unstable.
Right.
The uncertainty number was about 160 on move forward. Okay, that's a sort of drastically increasing number as compared to what they gained 4 years ago. Okay, however, last 4 years, they got 80, 90. Okay, you can't say anything. Okay. Now you get about 150, 160. You still cannot say anything. If you want to strike the majority of the House, the majority of the House will have to be at least 251. Whatever happened, move forward will never be able to form a government. Never. Why? Because there are only up 10 and Pheu Thai was only down 10.
Right.
Okay, as a number 2 party, which normally happens in a parliamentary system country, the number 2 party will sit back and relax and watch what happens with the number 1. Can the number 1 find other parties to become the coalition? From the beginning, when they went around to thank people, they were saying that shut down. You have to shut yourself down, you senators. But today, Kun Pita was saying that, no, you can't shut yourself down. You have to come out and vote because the people already gave me
The mandate.
the mandate. Okay, gave you also the mandate. And what he was saying, he said that, see, the majority of the people, plus it was a consensus. What sort of a consensus is this? When you are saying consensus, the highest consensus is unanimous, right? And when you use the word consensus, at least you have to strike half of whatever it is.
Anyway, if we fast forward to the 19th, you think there won't be any more debate on who say what and whatever? It's just going to go straight to the vote.
I think so.
Is there any law or any specification that how many times the party can keep nominated the same person?
This is also a question. Many people were saying that it's a constitutional process.
Right.
Once it's a constitutional process, you can go on and on and on, over and over and over.
Like repeat the same thing?
Repeat the same thing. I think Kun Pita was saying a little bit right and a little bit wrong today about that there has been 15 times in the UK Parliament when they were trying to choose the speaker.
Right.
Yes, of course, the speaker fine. Because the speaker, there's nothing to say that you have to get a support of 1/10
Right.
in order to promote or in order to nominate the name. But in terms of electing the prime minister, you need a 1/10 to support this person to
So,
become.
are you
So they
saying-
were saying that it is a motion.
Right.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
if they see this as a motion, which we don't know yet.
we don't know yet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if they see this as a motion, it means as long as there are 10 people, 1/10
Yeah.
of the whole house supported the name of Pita Limjaroenrat, he will be nominated again and
That's
again.
only one thing. The other thing is that the regulation of the parliament itself said that if it's a motion, once the motion fails,
That's it.
then that's it.
Oh.
That's it for the whole session. Whatever it means, the session, parliamentary session, or the session of the cycle where you are having to elect someone again.
So nothing clear.
Nothing clear. However, it was said that unless something changed. So if there's change,
Wait, they said unless something changes.
unless
What changes that anyway?
What
This
changes it
sound like
anyway?
children book unless something changes.
yeah, unless the matter changes.
Right.
Okay, the speaker can so take the same motion again. Things change. Let's say, for example, if this is a motion, คุณ Pita was nominated, just one. You nominate คุณ แพทองทาน and คุณ Pita, that changed. You nominate, again, let's say the second time you nominate คุณ Pita and คุณ แพทองทาน, it doesn't go through.
Is that what Pheu Thai have been waiting for? Smiling inside?
Well, in this sense, let's say they might have to go through like 3 or 4 times. What people were telling me was that, of course, Pita, just Pita, it's gone, right?
Right.
Pita and แพทองทาน, the senators will still not take this. Why? Because Pita and แพทองทาน, they were still not so sure whether แพทองทาน is still binding with ก้าวไกล.
Right.
Okay, and if ก้าวไกล choose to say, okay, we know Pita, we don't choose Pita. Even Pita and แพทองทาน, we will go to choose แพทองทาน. But they are still with ก้าวไกล. Even so, the senator might say, well, there's still ก้าวไกล we don't want ก้าวไกล
But
Why-
then
why?
is there like a possibility that Pita will actually get nominated and finally become the prime minister?
That's a can do. Let's say if เพื่อไทย all of a sudden in the second round nominate แพทองทาน and then just didn't take anything with move forward, they will look bad. But if they say, okay, we nominate just because we want something change, okay?
Right.
But move forward was thinking that would be too bad.
But the thing is, if Pita Thai nominate their own prime ministerial candidate, they probably have to vote for their own prime ministerial candidate, right?
Yeah.
Or
But then you have to talk, right? If
Right.
you talk, then move forward will be electing themselves, right? เพื่อไทย will be electing themselves, of
and
course.
we will not get prime minister
And
again.
maybe the
Right.
other parties did not vote. The senators did not vote. Why? Because they still think that the two are binding together. So ก้าวไกล move forward will be pressure to move away from เพื่อไทย not เพื่อไทย away. So เพื่อไทย will have to do this. The bundling will have to be very tight from เพื่อไทย